Everybody has a story about why they got caught, how they got caught doing something crazy by their parents. However, do you have a story about your mum looking at you through the camera that's sitting in your living room as your nyamana goes pum from behind and then sending that to the family group chat? No? Grab your bonnets, it's about to get messy. Flashback. I'm in secondary school. I have this friend. For the sake of the story, we're going to call him Mark. Now, Mark, he was a right interesting individual. I'm going to give you some context. I'm going to give you some backstory. Mark texted me. It was a random Tuesday at 1 in the morning. The reason I know it was a random Tuesday at 1 in the morning is because when he texted me, I was so flabbergasted at what the fuck he texted me that I had to memorize that shit just so I could always hang it over his head. Cool. I'm there chilling. I'm supposed to be asleep, but for some reason, I just can't get to sleep. I'm staying up. Cool. I have now seen the text WhatsApp comes through. WhatsApp. Remember that. WhatsApp. I now look at this message. Have you ever been caught bashing? Bashing? No. I haven't been caught bashing. I've been caught looking at freaks. I haven't been caught mid-bash though. Like, there's a difference. He said his dad just caught him. I said, how the fuck did your dad just catch you? Like, what? You're supposed to be smarter than that. Were you playing shit on max volume? He said, no, I didn't have anything playing at all. Okay, so how did you get caught? He said, and I quote, I was naked on my couch in the living room beating my shit. Why? Why? Why would you do that? Why is that something that you would do? Why did you take all of your clothes off? I can understand if you took like you pulled your trousers that, or if you even took them bitches off, like you were like, oh yeah, I wanted to be free. Like why did you take the top off? Who are you showing the top half to? Hell, who are you showing the bottom half to? You didn't have to pull them shits all the way down. Hey, maybe you wanted to take them completely off just so you didn't get splashed back on your clothes and have like a mark on them. That's fine. I'm asking him all of these questions. Do you want to know what his response is? I don't know. It felt freeing. I don't know. I just wanted to. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know again. Why did you now tell me though? I don't know. I just thought it was funny and you want to know. So this guy, he gets caught beating his chicken. I'm saying he's choking the chicken. And his first thing to do was tell me. I don't know whether I should, I still don't know to this day whether I should be honored or repulsed. Because you just had your schmeat in your hand. Why is your first thought, after having your schmeat in your hand, me? Is there something you want to say? Is that something you want to say? Cool. That's context number one. There are two pieces of context. We were going home on the bus. We passed the cemetery. This guy fixed his lips. Oh yeah, I got caught bashing in a cemetery one time. Have I ever told you? No, you haven't. No, you haven't. Why would you be bashing in a cemetery? What possessed you to go to a cemetery in the first place? Who are you visit? He said he was just walking around. He was just walking around and he saw a bench and he was just like, cool, it's a nice bashing bench. And then he started bashing. Then the night guard came. The night guard, who was supposed to take care of the security of the cemetery grounds, found him there, bashing. And you want to know what's so hilarious about this story? For some reason, he had no trousers on. He couldn't even quickly pull his shit. He said, and I quote, yeah, I just had to run barefoot. He took his shoes and socks off. Why? I'm asking him this. Why? Why would you do that? He says he doesn't know. He just wanted to see what would happen. So now you're running through a cemetery, barefoot, no trousers, no boxers on, whatsoever. Why? What is like, what? Now, with all of that context, you can understand that when he came to me and he said, oh yeah, you know, I'm sleeping on the couch. I don't have a room anymore. I am automatically thinking, what have you done? How did you fuck up? And how can you make it up to them? And he was like, bro, it's not even that deep. It's not that deep. Tell me what happened. So cool. He had a girlfriend. For the sake of the story, we're going to call the girl Raven. It was very on brand. Cool. So Mark had lied to his parents and said he had a friend coming over. As in, parents had assumed it was a male friend. Never said it was a female friend. Cool. So one thing that Mark seemed to have forgot was his house had security cameras. As in, the living room had a security camera that pointed to 95% of the room. The only way you'd be out of the security camera is if you're hugging either wall right next to it. So anyone, mainly his parents because they only have the codes, but the parents could see literally everything going on in the living room. For some reason, that had slipped his mind. Even though, if you're going to invite someone over, why are you going to be in the living room anyway? You ain't got no security cameras in your room, so go to the room? The fuck? But no, he said, nah, we had a TV, the bigger TV was in the living room. Nah, I wanted to go there because, you know, Netflix and chilling, whatever, and da-da-da. I said, cool, yeah, fairs. So why are you sleeping on the couch? Cool. So what happened was, they were chilling, they were relaxing, things got hot and steamy. One thing led to another. Raven was tooted up and he was nyamming her pum from the back. Cool, yeah, fairs. Except for the fact that Mumsky was watching everything. As in, she had called him, texted him. He just slapped the phone on D&D and said, I'll worry about that later. So you have a death wish? So he had a death wish, okay. So once again, I was like, I can kind of understand why you are sleeping on the couch now, because, I mean, for some reason, you and that couch have an unbreakable bond. But continue. What happened in the aftermath? After everything was said and done, after everything had been, you know, crushed, after everybody had gotten their knockers off, he looked at his phone finally. As he looked at his phone, one text from his mum, the first one he saw, get that girl dressed. Get her the fuck out of my house. Oh. So he's going to die. So he's going to lose his life. Yeah. That's all I was hearing when he was telling me this. And mind you, he's telling me this like a week or two after the fact that it's happened. So I'm now thinking to myself, how has he not been shipped? Like, how has he not been shipped whatsoever? What? He told me that when his mom came home, he was in his room. His mom, all she did, she wasn't even upset, angry, shouting. She opened his door slowly. Get out of your room. This isn't yours anymore. He's now trying to argue back. Get out of your room. And he said he's never been so scared of his mom. And I'm thinking to myself, I hear it. Because your mom had literally just gotten onto you. No, not even gotten onto you. Blown up your phone. Saying, yeah. And now all of that anger has subsided. She's done. She's done. Whatever she does now, there is thought and intent behind it. She could smack you so hard, all of the melanin leaves your body. She will not flinch. There will be no anger. It will just, cool. What do you want for dinner? You know them ones. She had evacuated him from his room, left the room, packed up everything in a bag and keeps it in her room. So he has no blanket because the couch don't have blankets. No pillows, the couch never had a pillow. No comfort, the couch wasn't the comfort. Nah, you don't get anything. You don't get anything. The couch never had a wardrobe. Why'd you get clothes? What you have on you right now, that's what you get. Because for some reason, you love the couch. And when he told me that, I was now thinking, okay, that might be a worse punishment than getting shipped. Because at least when you get shipped, you have all of your stuff. And you have a possibility of coming back. He said he didn't know when he was getting his room back. Because his mum had cleared out, she had taken the TV off of the wall. She had dismounted the entire TV. He didn't have a bed frame in that room. It looks like they were moving out. That's how much they evacuated his room. Like, but that wasn't even the worst punishment. The worst punishment was when she took the security footage and sent it to the family group chat. Not the extended one, the closed one. So now everyone is seeing, oh, wow. Oh, wow, yeah, this is on you. Yeah, wow. No one can defend him anymore. There's no defense. No one can say that Mum's overreacting. No one can say that Mumsy's doing too much. You defiled Mumsy's couch. Again. Why? Like, you had a whole room with a TV, but you said that the living room TV was bigger. You could have crushed, could have got her in, got her out, but no. Oh, man.